What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. It is hot as hell. I feel like I'm literally in hell about to shake hands with the devil. It is crazy hot. I hate the summer. I really do. So anyway, let me get down to this stupid ass episode. Um, Michael and Morgan, I love when they have scenes together because it was so good to see them just hang out without Kiki. Finally, we get the two of them in a scene where they could just talk and, Morgan can, vent to his older brother without Kiki always running interference with her nosy ass. So Morgan was telling Michael, catching him up on everything. And I understood, what Michael was trying to say and stuff like that. I get that. What I don't understand is Morgan. So if this baby turns out to be Sonny's, he still wants to raise the kid? Why? I mean, if the baby's Sonny's, you have an out. That means you don't never have to deal with Ava Jerome again. And then he was telling Michael about Franco moving into Carly's. I'll get on that bullshit in a minute. So Michael offered him, let him move in with him, but, Morgan didn't feel comfortable living with Michael because, Kiki stays there practically. And it's a little awkward for Morgan because, he was once married to Kiki. So I could see that, it's a little awkward. So Michael, I'm guessing, is going to offer him a job and maybe, pay for a place for him to stay. Some people was on Twitter saying, why can't, Michael should just give him the restaurant. How is he going to give Morgan the restaurant? He can't do that. Michael can't give Morgan the restaurant because Michael was the manager of the restaurant, but he don't own that restaurant. And why would Morgan want to work for Sonny? Sonny owns the restaurant. I think Michael is going to give Morgan a job at ELQ. Which I think is good. The brothers working together at ELQ. I think that'd be fun. Tracy would be livid. So Kiki went over to Sonny's to see Ava or whatever. And pretty much, I like Kiki when she be talking shit to her mother. I actually do. I like it when Kiki be going in on her mother. But my thing about it is Ava Jerome can't tell the truth if it jumped up and slapped her in the face. Like, nothing about her is truthful. And let me just bring up this baby situation because somebody said that they're sure the baby's Morgan's. How are you sure the baby Morgan? Here's the thing, and this is my opinion. In real life, the baby would be Sonny's. Because think about it. Think about this timeline. I'm about to break this down to you. Ava's been sleeping with Morgan since September 2013. They've been fucking with each other for months. They've been having sex. And Ava herself said that primarily, for the most part, her and Morgan used protection. They used condoms. Yeah, I already know condoms ain't 100% foolproof, but they're 99% foolproof. And they've been having sex for months. And Ava never got pregnant. She had sex with Sonny one time. Unprotected sex one time and got pregnant. So something tell me 90%, there's a 90% chance Sonny's the father. Because something just don't add up. Morgan and her have been having sex for months. Practically protected sex. She never got pregnant. She had unprotected sex with Sonny once and got pregnant. In real life, there's a 90% chance in real life that the baby would be Sonny's. But I don't know which way the writers are going to go with this. So I'm not too sure. There is a chance Morgan on this show, there's a big chance Morgan could be the father. But in real life, the statistics are saying it would be Sonny's. And I think on this show, if they actually used logic on this show, the baby would be Sonny's anyway. Because think about it, just add it all up. So anyway, Sonny went to go, he was at the park or whatever, bumped into Julian. And Julian was telling him about Rick's death or whatever. You know, I believe Sonny believes Rick is innocent. And Julian practically gave it all away when he said something about, I'm not your enemy. So that raises a red flag. If you're not the enemy, who is? So you mean to tell me the enemy's still out there? Because Rick is dead, supposedly. He's dead. You're out of the mob. So if you're not the enemy, who's the enemy? Come on now. Sonny ain't that dumb. He gonna easily put 2 and 2 together. I mean, come on now. Julian just continues to dig himself in a hole. Nina Clay. I don't trust her. I like her, but I don't trust her. Something tell me she fishy. Something tell me she up to something. And this is what I keep trying to tell people, because some people need to stop being so goddamn naive. Nina Clay was in a coma for 20 years. And when she woke up, she immediately wanted Silas. You know? She obviously still is in love with Silas. She wants to fix their marriage, be back with him. And now all of a sudden she gave up that easily. And she's accepting the fact that he's with Sam now. He's only been knowing Sam for a few months. They've only been dating. No, he's only known Sam a year. But they've been dating for a few months. And he easily chose Sam over Nina. And Nina's okay with that? That don't make no sense. And when Sam went to go talk to her, Nina kept getting upset, trying to say Sam is uncomfortable with her staying there. You know what I mean? And then Sam, she kind of fed into it when she kept saying, why can't you live with your brother or whatever? You're feeding into what she's trying to do, because I can clearly see the manipulation that Nina's trying to do. She's trying to manipulate the situation, trying to make Sam out to be the bad one. That's what she's trying to do. Like make Sam seem like the jealous type. That's what she's trying to push those buttons. And it's going to prove my point on tomorrow's episode when Silas gets in the middle of this, because it's going to prove my point. I'm going to give Sam some real good advice, and I just hope that if I tweet this to Kelly Monaco or Frank or whoever, they could write this in the script. Sam, this is the best advice. Walk away. Leave Silas alone and walk away, because something tells me Nina Clay ain't all there mentally. Something tells me that this woman will do whatever it takes to get Silas back to her and leave you alone. And when Sam mentioned Jason, notice how Sam is still wearing her wedding ring. Something tells me Sam ain't over Jason. She never going to be over Jason. Because, I mean, come on. If you were really committed to Silas, why are you still wearing your wedding ring? And you claim that you're moving on with your life. You're in a new relationship. But you're still walking around with your ring on. And she never even mentioned taking that shit off. And she mentioned how, what if, she kept thinking over and over, what if it was Jason in the wheelchair coming back from the dead? But then she cut herself off and she didn't want to answer that question because she said it don't matter. That tells me right there, if it was Jason, she would have chose Jason like that. She would have chose Jason over Silas in a quickness, in a heartbeat. That's why she didn't answer the question. That's why she didn't finish her story. Because she know damn well she would have chose Jason in a hot second. And she knows it. You can't tell me that she wouldn't have. Silas and Nathan's conversation, I didn't really care for it. Silas, in my opinion, is a stupid ass. You were married to Nina for over 20 years. Yeah, she was in a coma for 20 years, but damn, you chose Sam that fast? Patrick was with Robin for what, 9 years? 9 years? They've been married for 6 years. He was dating Sabrina for a few months and he chose Robin. And he ain't even been married to Robin longer than Silas has been married to Nina. He automatically chose Sam over Nina. It's just a crazy ass triangle that's about to get crazy. Anyway, Carly. Carly. What the fuck are you smoking? You must be smoking Snoop Dogg weed. You move Franco into your house. I will never understand that logic. Here's the thing about this. Carly said that Franco got two choices. A, he could move in with her, or B, he can stay at the Metro Court, but he has to pay for his room. What? Even if he moves, so if he moves in with you, you mean to tell me he ain't got to pay nothing? No rent, no utilities, no nothing. But I'm pretty sure Carly's house is paid for. She don't pay no mortgage. I'm pretty sure it's paid for because Jax built that house. And that's just disrespectful to move that criminal into your house, the house that Jax built. If it wasn't for Jax, you wouldn't have that house. You would still be living in that little house that you had. I mean, the house that she had was nice, but it ain't better than that house. Remember the house that she had when she divorced Sonny and she moved Michael and Morgan into that house? It had the red door and stuff like that. I used to love that house. When she first married Jax, I used to love that house. But here's the thing. So you're going to move Franco into your house. He don't have to pay no utility bills. He don't have to pay no property tax. He don't have to go half on nothing. So what you going to do? Buy him a car too? I'm just saying. Carly is dumb. And then Franco had the nerve to move all this shit in her house from his storage unit. All that shit. And then had the nerve to say, that's just storage room A. He got another truckload of shit coming. Are you insane? And my favorite part of the episode was Jocelyn, the brand new Jocelyn. She acts the way Carly should be acting. That's the way Jocelyn acts. And when Franco said, could he call her Joss, she corrected him and said, call me Jocelyn. I was like, oh shit. And she called him a psycho because she overheard Jax's conversation in Australia, but Jax didn't know that she was listening. And she kicked Franco in the knee. And Carly Guns tried to demand that she apologize. So she stomped on his foot. I was on the floor laughing. I love that little girl. Finally, they got an actress who can play the part of Carly, like a little mini Carly. Carly is a dumb bitch. Like, all three of your kids hate this son of a bitch's guts. They don't want him moving in with you. They don't want him around you. But you're willing to ruin your relationship with your kids all for Franco? Yeah, Carly, you definitely get Mother of the Year award. And I'm being sarcastic. Like, seriously, what kind of mother are you? You're putting this psycho above your children. And then Morgan came in. And he informed Carly that he was moving out. Because don't nobody want to live with you and Franco. Some people on Twitter were saying Jax should have a say about Franco being around his daughter. True, but remember 3 years ago, thanks to Sonny, Jax lost full custody. Carly has full custody, so she could do what she want. But Jax could refile for joint custody or full custody on his behalf because, I mean, he's not a danger to his own daughter, and Carly was kidnapped earlier this year. And she has a known psycho living with her, so that's grounds to reopen that custody case. So Jax, get up on it and do your thing and get your daughter. Because obviously Carly ain't got the good sense God gave her. I'm telling you, Carly don't have the good sense God gave a damn billy goat. I mean, the woman is retarded. Moving that psycho in. Ain't it sad that Morgan might now have a new job and Kiki's still running around without a job? That's pathetic. I mean, the girl is 21. You're 21, damn near 22. You ain't trying to go to school. You ain't working. You're a leech off your father. You're leeching off Michael. Bitch, get up and get a job, please. I mean, since Michael not managing the restaurant, why don't he talk to Sonny and let him hire her? She ain't got nothing to do. Damn, at least bring some type of check in. The fuck? Anyway, I hope all y'all have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day.